Hi, everyone. Whether you are new to cybersecurity, have taken a cyber class or two, or have some experience in the field, this lecture is meant to give you a broad understanding of the cyber fundamentals, as well as the threats that exists within the cyber environment. In this lecture, we'll be talking about the cyber environment as it exists today, and how we can look at it from a cybersecurity perspective. We'll then look at the current threats that pose a danger to the cyber environment, and there are many, so we'll spend quite some time here. We'll end the lecture with emerging threats, threats that are up and coming. Some emerging threats may actually already be here, but we just haven't heard much about them yet. Or they haven't had time to mature. Let's first talk about the cyber environment. We need to understand the cyber environment of today and tomorrow so that we know what we're protecting as cybersecurity warriors, practitioners, managers, and leaders. What do we mean when we talk about the cyber environment? First, we have computers. Computers are a part of our everyday lives, and we use them for both work and pleasure. These computers are generally what we use to connect to the cyber environment. Next, we have our mobile devices, smartphones, tablets, and other wearables. These are also computers, just smaller or embedded in a device. We rely on these elements of the cyber environment a lot today, so we would be in trouble if they're hacked. Then we have databases and servers. When you use your phone or your computer to surf the internet or do work, you are connecting to a server or database almost 100% of the time. These servers and databases allow us to store, retrieve, process, and manage data. Every time you go to Facebook or Amazon, you're using your device to connect to servers in the cyber environment. Financial institutions are also part of the cyber environment. Not many people are using checks these days, right? Does anyone still remember how to write a check? We just don't do this activity every day. Instead, almost all transactions today are electronic. How do you check your account balances? Well, there's an app for that, or you can use your personal computer to log in. Because people hold their money in banks, and the banks are connected to the cyber environment to do business with their clients, these institutions, whether large or small, are huge targets for cyber adversaries. Businesses like hotels are also part of the cyber environment. They put customer data in their databases: name, passport information, addresses, and payment information. They have a web presence for advertising and client booking purposes. We also have cars that connect to the internet, making them now part of the cyber environment too. Not only can vehicles connect to the internet, but your phone can even control your car through the cyber environment. And let's not forget that we're also part of the cyber environment ourselves. We're the ones building, connecting, integrating, securing, and using these devices, businesses, and services. When I say we, I mean all humans, everyone. We use technology not only to surf the web, pay our bills, and travel. We also use it for business, learning, collaborating, and more through the use of services like video conferencing. What I'm trying to say here is that today, the cyber environment is pretty much anything and everything. Anything that can be connected to the internet is part of the cyber environment. So is everything that interacts with that internet-connected device, like us humans. In fact, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, an agency established in 2018 within the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, says that there are 16 different sectors that face threats within the cyber environment. Sectors such as communications, defense, finance, government facilities, and other information technology-related areas are obvious. But less obvious to the ordinary citizen would be the chemical, manufacturing, sanitation, water treatment, electricity, transportation, healthcare, and even food sectors. All of these and more are part of today's cyber environment simply because they have areas of their business and services that are connected or impacted by the internet. Think of what can happen if a dam or an oil pipeline is hacked. Now that we know the different sectors or components of the cyber environment, let's look at the actors within the cyber environment.